In fact, this video will make it more clear why people will be trying to get back into your life and then they disappear only to get back, and you end up being confused. What's up? Do they want me back? Why are they reaching out? Why do they act like they want me but they don't want me? Now listen, people, the reason why your exes will be coming back, or even if this also includes people who find that they are showing interest in you but they are not making it too clear, they want you but you are not too sure, or they are leaving you confused. Thing is this: when you go no contact, when you are not talking, your exes especially, or your ex, they want to know. Remember, let's put the best or the worst case scenario where they are one who dumped you, right? I think it becomes more clear because you know that the main decision is up to them. You do want the back, but if they don't want you back, it becomes pointless. So the thing is this: they know that if someone goes as far as having enough confidence to dump you, often is because they feel like they've had enough of you. They feel like they want to hurt you. They know that they can hurt you by letting you go. You will be miserable in all whatever they think. And they know, most importantly, that you're likely to beg or to ask and to ask for forgiveness and to bend to every rule they come up with. So, after having broken up, then going no contact, reality begins to knock. And when it begins to knock, nobody wants to feel like they are no longer wanted. No one wants to ever feel like this person no longer finds me attractive at the end of the day. So that's what they begin to feel. If you're no longer chasing, you're no longer begging, okay, have they found somebody else? So if they feel like maybe you found somebody else, there's also a mindset that, wait a minute, so there could be someone who they are finding it more attractive than me out there. So you see, those crazy thoughts, to put it simple, those different crazy thoughts, even if it's not actually exactly what I'm saying, but that makes them to feel like, you know what, I know that this person wants me. I know that I can always have them back. So when they reach out, they want to prove. Sometimes they don't tell themselves that I want to prove, but no. They want to check if you still want them. They feel like now they want you, but deep down you find that they don't really want you. They just want to prove if they really want you. Sometimes people, they don't do these things deliberately, but it's only after they contact you. And if you fall for it, and if you start now showing that you've been waiting, you can't wait to see them again, oh, you're glad they reached out, that's when they say, oh, okay, they want me this right now. If I wanted to see this person, I would. I still have the power. I can always have them back. Do I really wanna? Nah, it's not worth it. That's how you find they end up confusing you again. Next thing, they don't respond to your text. Next thing, you talk about meeting up, now they come with stories, or they just ignore you altogether, only to reappear some weeks or months later. It's all because they now know that they still have the power. So if or when they start to feel like now they want you back for real, they know that, okay, it means I can always go back there. The door is always open for me. Okay, right now, nah, let me not go back. So now let's come to this part. So based on what I've just explained now, you'll get to understand why eventually, now when they come, they reach back to you, you don't show interest. You don't show so much happiness. In fact, you put them in a place where they're not so sure whether you still want them back or not. That is how they begin to go crazy, because they feel like they no longer have the energy. They regret losing the energy they had, the power they had over you. That's what begins to drive them crazy. This applies to everyone, whether it's women or men, both. If you are to show and act like you don't see them as attractive, and if they say they want to see you and you act like you don't want to, it's like you no longer bend to whatever they say. Having to lose access drives them crazy. That is why you will start to see, without them even realizing, they are the ones to begin giving off power. They're the ones that to initiating, when can I see you? They're the ones now beginning to sound desperate, because they can see that it seems like now I have lost this thing, and for real. But then when they add 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, It does not make sense. Just yesterday, this very same person was begging me, was crying, but now they look at me like, what's wrong with me? Like, am I no longer attractive? No. Is there someone better than me out there? No, it can't be. You get what's going on in their brain? So that's actually what leads them into going crazy, regretting, now wanting to fix things. And when now, if you are to give in too early before they have learned a big lesson, that is why they disappear again. But they will still come back, because at the end they still want to prove that I can have. Everybody once in a while, you want to feel that if I wanted this thing I could have, at least now I'm cool. I think that's the thing with human beings. Anything that we know is forbidden, we tend to want it more. But anything that we know we can have freely, we tend to lose interest. That's why people, at the end of the day, you will see exes coming in and out of your life, because out of your life, they are no longer too sure whether they can have you back. But they want to live with a peace that if they wanted to reconcile, if they really wanted to fix things, at least the door is open. The curiosity. That is why even I, as a man, honestly, it is much easier now to think about it. I never got to think about it like this, but knowing that I have many women that wants me, who shows me interest, that makes me now to reject them more. That makes me to relax. But to be honest, if I'm to sit, though I'm married now, of course, but let's just try to take me being married in the process. If at this position that I am at, if I was to sit down, if I was to be in a position where there is no woman in my life, I don't have a wife, let me assure you, I was gonna start to work harder into finding at least a lady that is interested. But one thing for sure, that is why it was easy for me to get married, because I just felt like, you know what, I just want to settle. I don't care about these ladies that wants me, because I knew I could have them. I knew there were so many ladies who would just be texting, wanting to see me. So to me, just because I knew that at any time, with a snap of a finger, I can always be with a lady. You got what I'm saying? So to me, that no longer was exciting at the end of the day, to feel like, come on, you can have almost any lady you like every day of the week. Nah, but had I known that none of those ladies wants me, let me tell you that I was gonna be working hard. I was gonna appreciate every lady that says she wants to see me. I was gonna make time for her. So that's why the moment I felt like I have the power, I felt like at any time if I want to, I will see a lady. That made me now to see, like, you know what, I ain't got time. You know what, let me just get married. You know what, and I'm good like this. Because I have the surety that I just don't want this. Not because it does not want me, but I just don't want to. But if it did not want me, then I would want to prove to myself that can't I make that thing want me. So that's how it works. I hope this was clear enough. Hope this was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next upload. Take care.